An alternate cocktail for this character was going to be the My Tyranitar, but I felt that the Tyrani-Tart had a better color. Maybe I'll revisit the My Tyranitar if we ever get a figure arts of this guy. Today we're going to be comparing the two most articulated Tyranitar figures and making a pretty tart drink. To make the Tyrani-Tart cocktail, you'll need a white rum, a green melon liqueur, lemon juice, lime juice, and cream of coconut. You can scrap the lemon and double the lime, or scrap the lime and double the lemon, and that shouldn't really have any effect on the color. In your shaker, add a full ounce of white rum, 3/4 of an ounce of that green melon liqueur, a half ounce of lemon juice, a half ounce of lime juice, and about a 1/4 ounce of that cream of coconut. Give that a dry shake to start to mix the ingredients, then add some ice and give it another shake to dilute and chill. Finally, pour it into your glass and enjoy. Cheers! I got this Pokemon Select Trainer Series Tyranitar by Jazwares at Target, where it retailed for 25 bucks and then almost immediately dropped to 20, and then went on sale for 10, and then vanished from the Target website as of the recording of this video, all within a matter of 2-3 months in the fall of 2023. Either way, it's not bad for 25 bucks, even better for 20, and a steal for 10 if you were lucky enough to grab one. The articulation isn't the best thing ever, but you either have a figure that looks like the art or compromise the look with all sorts of cuts and joints. This isn't figure arts level, but it's enough, and for 20 bucks, it's not bad at all. This 6-inch tall figure doesn't have any swappable parts or effect pieces, but it does have a base and arm. The arm requires assembly and plugs into the base and the back of the figure. It has 3 ratcheting joints, but to extend the life of those joints, you can disassemble and reassemble the parts to the pose you'd like. For articulation, the head can look down a teeny bit, with the lower jaw being able to open and close. This may be my least favorite part of the figure, as it seems way too round to me with an almost spherical head. I prefer the pointier face of the Shodo figure, which I'll get to in a bit. Despite the top and bottom halves of the figure being 2 different parts, there is no waist articulation. The shoulders appear to be ball joints, but they're pretty limited, really only moving in one direction. The elbow bend is a nice touch, and something we don't see in the Shodo figure. Limited rotation at the hips, nice range in the knees, limited rotation in the ankles, and a little bit at the toes. However, all those little bits add up to an overall nice bunch of posability for the legs. The tail rotates up and down where it meets the body, up and down at the middle, and a little bit at the tip. That tail tip, toes, back spikes, and head crest are cast in a harder rubber, so they're significantly less sharp than the Shodo figure. If you're looking for something you can pick up at US retail, or you're on a budget, or you want a decently sized figure, then there's no question the Jazwares is for you. For me, I still prefer the Shodo figure. This was put out by Bandai as a 500 yen candy toy for Volume 3 of their Shodo Mini Articulated Model Kit line in 2020. Shelf space is at a premium here at Thirsty Thursday Toys HQ, so packing some nice articulation in a 3.5-inch tall figure is perfect. I also prefer the design of this figure over the Jazwares one. It's literally sharper. The mouth also opens on this one, but it's the upper jaw that moves this time. It opens pretty wide and allows Tyranitar to look up. There is an interesting joint construction where the top and bottom halves meet. This gives us a bit of left and right swivel and allows Tyranitar to look further up and down, though move it too far and you'll get some clear gaps. The arms attach to the body with ball joints, but you don't get any other articulation aside for those shoulders. So Jazwares wins here with those elbows. The legs have about the same articulation at the hips and knees, but no ankle or toe joints. The tail is all one solid piece, but it does attach with a double ball joint, so in that regard, it has a larger range of movement instead of just up and down. The biggest problem here is going to be the price. It's going for over 50 bucks on eBay as of the recording of this video. It's significantly less expensive on the Yahoo Japan auctions for around 1,200 to 1,500 yen, but then you have those international shipping costs. But if you are going that route, make sure you're searching using its Japanese name. Either way, if you're a fan of Pokemon number 248, I hope you can find one of these. Good luck on your hunt, and always, drink responsibly.